Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. We'll see about that. Just move this up a little bit. Is that okay? Hold on, hold on. All right, out, in. Okay, whatever. All right. If you could just let me know if you can hear me and see me, that'd be a benefit to me. Yeah, I popped on a little bit earlier than expected. Let me just take a sip of something. I mean, what a day! What a day! There's just no winning lately. Oh, that feels good. Nothing better than a diet soda. So, anyways, so hmm, we have the auction going on, and I just wanted to give everybody an update. If you want to bid on any of these lots, you can bid for them. You can go to novaprime860 at hotmail.com. Send me an email with your address and what lot you want and what you want to bid. If you are winning, I will let you know. If you are losing, I will let you know. If you are winning and then somebody outbids you, I will let you know where they're at so you can have a chance to respond. Um, it ends Sunday with the live stream that we'll do on Sunday morning. And there you go. Let's see here. Trying to see if we got people. I did just come on like out of nowhere, so that usually happens. So one of the big things, as you know, that has been going on is my son had spinal surgery to remove a tumor that was in his spine. The operation did not go very well. They finally, and again, if somebody could just type and let me know that you can hear me and that this is coming through okay, I'd appreciate it. But anyways, the operation did not go very well. Inside his spine was this tumor. And when they took the MRI, they took a picture of it. It didn't look as big as it was. The doctor took one look when they realized that his spine was expanded because this thing was wrapped around it. And there were some abnormalities there that he was about to close him up and say, you know something, we better take him down to Miami and reopen him up and have a bunch of neurosurgeons there to try to help him. But there were some doctors that were there. They came in. He had 10 doctors operate on him for close to 6.5 hours. They got a good amount of it. And the only problem that he has is that his leg is a little numb right now. He could have easily been paralyzed. He's going to have to deal with radiation, which is inevitable. And for the rest of his life, he is going to have to monitor this because they did not get all of it. It was kind of impossible. And eventually it will come back. So, we will have to deal with this at some point. Can somebody just let me know if they hear me? I'd appreciate it. And that I'm not talking to myself. It looks like the levels are working right. At least I hope so. So just type in the chat. I appreciate it. So he's in a lot of pain. He came home last night about 10:30. They operated on him. Your audio was low. Okay. Thank you. I'll fix that. How's that? Better? Hopefully. So he's really got a long battle, with the radiation. part of it, he's in a lot of pain. I mean, a lot of pain. And I'm taking over the farm here and just trying to keep things running. And that's really what I'm trying to do, is keep things running. It's one of the reasons why I'm going to have a couple of these auctions, to, try to bridge the gap. Like I said, I never ask for handouts. I'd rather give you something and make sure it's right. The kid's tough. I'm not just saying that because he's my son, but I'm very proud of him, what he's handled. And during this whole thing, unfortunately, one of the things that I usually don't talk about is, unfortunately, my daughter-in-law, from the stress, she was pregnant, and she lost the baby while over the weekend. So they both were in the hospital at the same point in Jupiter, and there was nothing I could do. I wish I could have gone down there and helped, but somebody had to keep an eye on the animals here. And it was just a very draining, both physically and mentally, weekend. It really was. So, we got hit with a double punch in the face. We're trying to raise up some money here. There's a ton of stuff that I have here. And we had a bunch of, everything was bid on, and then two people just dropped out. So we only have a few things bid on. A lot of people play games, but that's okay. When you're low, they try to hit even lower. And it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. It doesn't bother me. We just try to do the best we can, and that's about all we can do. There's bigger things in life. There really are. And something, one of the things I've always said on this channel is that tomorrows are never guaranteed. Okay? You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow. Okay? You don't know what tomorrow brings. Okay? Take a look around you. A lot of you guys out there, take a look around, the people that you love, you care about, your pets, your animals, whatever it is, whatever helps you, and just take a moment each day and just stop and appreciate what you have. The funny thing is that he was down there, and he came out of it, and the first thing he's worried about is me keeping up with the farm. Is everything all right there? Is everything all right? Don't you worry, the old man can do it. But just a good kid, and fighting really hard, and he's in a lot of pain right now. And we're not even halfway done with this. We're waiting for the test to come back. He's going to have to do radiation regardless, because they have to get rid of the rest of it that they couldn't get. When I guess they, as he explained it, is that they have certain buttons to test the nerves. And as they're removing things, they're checking all the areas to make sure that things respond. And he was trying to get as much as he could, and God bless the guy that, he's a personal friend of the family. So that it was personal to him. But the operation, when he started cutting a little farther, and the left leg wasn't responding, he says, you know what? This kid needs to walk. So we're going to stop right there. They closed him up. He's been there. He was there for quite a while. We got him home last night. Right now, we are doing everything that we can to facilitate everything. I've got my little pattern with these silly animals. If you check the channel and you see some of the shorts that we have, you see some of the struggles that I'm having, and some of the victories, because there are ways to do things around here a little bit better, older and wiser, for sure. But right now, I want to give everybody an update on what has been bid on and what hasn't been bid on. And to the people that have been bid, I can't thank them enough for helping us out here any way they can. Like I said, a bunch of people dropped out, so I had to rewrite this list and let you know. And the thing is, you know, when people start bidding like $25 for a $250 box of stuff, you know, I'm just not going. I'd rather bring it to the Goodwill. I mean, I know we could use the cash, but you know, I'm also trying to give value, and you know, I'll find a way no matter what. The first lot was, and the video is still going to be on the front page. It isn't on the front page right this second because of the fact that I'm streaming, so that takes over the front page. But you should be able to see it. I put it so if you're a new person or another person, I'm a new person come to the channel or a person that has been here a long time, that you can find it. It's in live. It ran on Sunday. You can see all the stuff if you want to check things out. I've added some stuff to the boxes, try to make them a little sweeter. I added a couple extra war games here and there and stuff like that, and anything that I found more stuff for the miniature wargaming lot, which was full of stuff anyways, which was filled with almost $500 worth of stuff. So let's just go over this. The first lot is a wargamer lot. Halls of Hegro is in there. That is a great game. And a bunch of other war games that are in there. It has no bids. Lot number 2, the Pathfinder Arena. It was the base game with 3 expansions, retailed, you know, for about $250, $280. Actually, it's about $280. I paid for that, and that has no bids. Worms, the Armageddon Collector's Edition. This is everything with all the different worms, the mat, the neoprene mat, the dice bowl or whatever it is, the extra dice that they included with it. Right now, Dan's winning that at $90. It was easily a $200 set. Lot number 4, Dungeon Saga. My boy LeGrand bid $200. Thank you so much for helping us, brother. I appreciate that. It's pretty much everything for Dungeon Saga, the original. So we can do that. Where can people bid? You decide which lot that you want, okay, that you want to bid on, and you email me your bid. I'll explain this several different times. It's novaprime860@hotmail.com. What happens is you send me your address, you put in a bid with that address. If you get outbid, I let you know. If you're winning, I let you know. And then when the auction ends on Sunday, you'll get an email with all the shipping, because I use Pirate Ship, which is very affordable to get it out to you guys. And then you PayPal the money over to our PayPal account, and I get it out the next day. You can ask a lot of people. They get their stuff pretty quick. Lot number 5 is full of GMT games. There's Rome games in there. There's Next War games in there. There's a lot of stuff in that box. Full of stuff. No bids. Lot number 6, Space Lot, Interstellar. The game was $125. It's a special edition, unopened, sealed. There is another a little 4X game that I forgot that I put in there. And then 2 copies of Snapships, which you can build your own spaceships and have battles, which is really, really cool. Lot number 6, no bids. Lot number 7 is the mini war game lot. Dytopian Wars. You get the 2-player starter kit, a whole bunch of fleets. There is the oh god, what the heck is that game? Drop Zone Commander. You get the 2-player starter kit for that. There is Battle in the Pacific. You're going to get the 2-player starter for that. That is all in there. Lot number 7 has no bids. Lot number 8, Blood and Plunder lot. John Metzer, set it at $400. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. It really helps a lot. Thank you. Lot number 9, Grindhouse. Grindhouse expansion. Oh God, what the heck did I put in there? I put a whole bunch of games in there. Skull Island, pirate game. There was a pirate game in there. There was a couple of expansions in there. There was it was just a mishmash of games. You can go back to the video and check it out. And that has no bids. Lot number 10, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Besieged, the main game and an expansion. Slay the Spire. And Dagger? I don't know what the hell I wrote here. I had to rewrite this. Either way, it's about a $500 to $400 lot, $400 to $500 lot. No bids on that. Lot number 10. Lot number 11, Edge Downfall. Okay, the entire Kickstarter. Dan bid $400. Dan, thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. It's going to help a lot. And then lot number 12, Deep Madness, which is fully painted. It is the big Kickstarter that they had of it. It's a really, really good kind of Cthulhu underwater game. And nobody's bid on that. Totally painted. I would pull the boxes over here, but dear God, it would take me forever. The thing is there's a lot of stuff here that hasn't been bid on. You can bid on it. It is novaprime860@hotmail.com, which is my email. Just send me your address, what lot you want to bid on. If you have any questions, you can send it also. There's not a link to the auction. All you do, again, is email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com and decide what lot you want to bid on. There is a video that was made on Sunday. It was a live stream that I broke out all the stuff. If you want to see what's in the auction, you can go to that live stream, check it out. You could just zip through it, and I go through all 12 lots, show you what's inside, all the stuff that you'll get for each lot, and then if you decide that you want to bid on it, you can go to novaprime860@hotmail.com and send your address and your bid, and I will let you know if you're winning or losing. And if you get outbid, I will let you know. The auction ends Sunday, which is 10/27. I'll let you know what time on Sunday, because I'm going to come on probably about an hour or two early. It'll probably be noon, and then I will calculate everything to you. If you won, you will get an email either Sunday or Monday morning. You're expected to pay within 24 hours so I can get it out, and then we'll send it out to you. And we try to keep it as simple as possible. What are you whining about? You wanted to come out here. Silly dog. So yeah, just make sure that if you go into my videos, if you go into the past live videos, you'll see it. I believe once this video is over, it'll go up on the front cover. You'll see. You'll be able to check it out and check out all the stuff. It's just too hard to break everything back out here and show you everything. But you know, there's only out of everything here, out of 12 lots, only 4 lots have bid on. They were all bid on, and then a bunch of people dropped out. And you know, I understand. That's fine. And there we go. Trying to think what else I had to tell you. Yeah, so it's going to be tough, you know, a couple months here, and we're going to do our best to get through. I got a bunch of reviews coming up this week, next week, in the next couple of weeks. We got Marvel Multiverse. Um, my boys over at CMON always take good care of me. We got a couple other games that came in that we are going to be taking a look at that I'm really fascinated with. And then late November, we're going to finish out the year with a bunch of taped plays, as I'm going to take a bit of a break and try to do the best I can to help out around here. There is a lot that needs to be done. We've got all kinds of animals. Oh, those chickens. Jesus. Well, we have this rooster. I call him Stephen Hawking's because he's special. He's handicapped, and he thinks he is a lion. I mean, he wants to fight every single day. He can barely move. Wants to fight every day. I'm going to put up a short tomorrow of him because he's a punk. But every morning I open up the coop to let them, because we have a big run that we created with netting, kind of like a zoo netting over it, because the hawks were picking them off. So now the hawks can't get them, the raccoons can't get them, the fox can't get them, and anything else out there can't get them. And it's worked pretty good. So the morning routine is to open up the gate. All right, I take a scoop of the feed and I throw it out into. Hold on, let me see. Detective Rob, how goes the hunt? Don't worry, don't worry. We got film on that one. So, anyways, so we opened up the gate, and I throw the scoop into the middle of the outside area there, and they all come running out. Except for this rooster. He will sit there and he will wait, and he wants to throw down. He does. He challenges you to go by him. I go, dude, I gotta go in there. I gotta make sure you got water. I gotta make sure all the girls, have food. Because what I've been doing is putting the food into the trough and adding some garlic in there. First of all, it helps with parasites and things like that. And I just want to make sure that everybody's all set for the day. And he just gives me this look. Like, no. It's you or me. I go, all right, bro. And I kind of go around him, but he gives me an attitude. I mean, he can't chase me. I mean, he's all gimped up. And, that pretty much sizes everything up for him. So I take the scoop of food, put it in there, and the garlic. Then he's waiting for me to come out. And I'm going, bro, you really don't want to do this. So I clap my hands a few times, and every morning's a challenge. The thing I hate out of all of this, because they're not too hard to take care of, it's when I gotta go get the eggs. All right, that is not fun. So we have these totes that we cut out holes, and we made like little nesting boxes with the totes. Right, just works a lot better, instead of trying to build this wooden thing and this, that, and the other. And, I check all the boxes. Okay, 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs. And then I come to this one box. Okay. And this hen just sits there, and she is broody. And she's got like this attitude that is beyond human belief. I mean, just a nasty disposition. I go, listen, you got to get off the eggs. First, I try to talk to her. You got to get off the eggs. All right, I got to take these. I can't deal with baby chicks and deal with all of you. So now I've got to reach behind her and kind of push her off. And she tries pecking me. And I've been picked off a few times already. All right. And I'm like, what the hell? So I get the couple eggs from her. And then she decides to finally leave the nest and then go roam around the yard. So now, you got to bring in the 6 eggs. And then, at nighttime, I got to let this dog in. Excuse me. I don't know why you do this. Why do you come out here? So we deal with that. I tell you, pains in the asses. That's what they are. But I'm keeping the farm going pretty good. The girls are good. Make sure the flies are down. Making sure. Today, Minnie was just mooing and mooing and mooing. I'm going, okay, what's the matter? So I go out into the field and start checking her out, and she seems okay. It's just nobody else is complaining. And I check her to see if she's scratched, hurt, or something. But no, she seems fine. So far so good. Now I've got to have a delivery. I'm trying to get ahead of things just so I can keep up because, I work my full-time job. I do this, okay. On top of that, we're helping with the grandkids because he can't. And then now I've got to run the farm on top of it, okay. I'm in my mid-60s. This is supposed to be retirement age. I'm supposed to be taking it easy. But no, yeah, it's like I'm 29 again. And me and my wife, we went out, grab a burger because we had just gone through the house and they were, down there. And just kind of, sat back a little bit. And we're sitting there and we're eating and we're looking at each other and we go, you know, how are we holding up? And we both looked at each other and we kind of laughed and we go, we don't got much of a choice. And, the funny thing about it is that, this is my story. And I know out there with you guys, there are a ton of stories, how you've dealt with things with your families. And times are not easy out there for anybody. You do whatever you have to do to survive and, make the best of each day. You know, kid problems, car problems, mortgage problems, job problems. All these things make life. And my son, he sat down and he was talking. And he goes, well, we had the hurricane, and Amanda lost a baby. At the same time, I'm having this operation. And this and that. And he goes, why? And I turned to him and I said very simply this: the best fatherly advice I can give. I mean, I'm not, I'm definitely not father of the year, but you try to do the best you can. I think that's all we ever try to do, and see how it goes. And I turned to him and I said, in life, you're just tested. You're tested to see what you're made of. I know what he's made of. I know what he could be and what he wants to be. But a lot of times, all of us are very unsure of ourselves. Very, very unsure of ourselves. Okay? At some point, we question who and what we are. And sometimes life just tests you in such a way that you find out who you are. And I try to explain that to him. And I said, he's somebody that is very faith-based. It doesn't matter if you believe in whatever, or whatever, but he's a kid that has great faith. And I said to him, I go, your faith gets tested. It gets tested. I go, but if you don't have these good times, I mean, these bad times. When you have the good times, I mean, if that's all you had was good, it wouldn't mean anything. You have to have bad times to appreciate the good times. And, this is just those times. Some people have it a lot worse and have been through so much. I was on Twitter and this poor woman, um, whose granddaughter is a couple months old, has to have open heart surgery, and praying that she could be a warrior. You know, how do you not feel something for that? You know, here's this woman going, "Oh my God, please, just anybody that can, any kind of encouraging, any kind of positive vibes, message, prayers, whatever. I'll take them right now." And unless you're a complete idiot, you can't help but feel for someone going through a tough time, and um, offer whatever you can, even if it's just a kind word or, "Hey, I'll be thinking of you." And I have been thinking of this poor woman. She's just a grandmother who just wants her granddaughter to be fine and come through this okay. And I'm praying that it does. You know, if we were all just a little kinder to each other, I think the world would be a hell of a lot better. But we are being divided by machinery. It's all part of a plan, at least in my mind. Um, you got a bunch of people saying the sky's blue and it's purple. You know, the old days. And I know I'm supposed to talk more about this auction, but I will. But I'm just telling you some of the things that I feel. One of the funny things is that when what seems to be taken away is open discussion between people in front of each other. Sundays used to be, whether you are religious or not, Sunday was the day where you got together with your family and you sat down and you had dinner. And the adults would talk and the kids would play and fight and all this other thing. And people would have disagreements and discuss things and say, "Oh, yeah, Johnny, I don't believe the sky is purple. Oh, no, go ahead, look outside, it's blue." And then, you go to work on Monday and, you talk with your workmates in front of them. You say, my crazy uncle from Wichita says the sky's purple. No, and the guy got to turn to him and go, "Yeah, no, it is purple." And you would listen and maybe just listen to why they think the sky is purple. I mean, that's an example. But we used to discuss things. We used to be closer together. We used to communicate a lot better. Now, we let a device do it and divide us with stuff that, is it real? Is it not real? Makes you wonder. Is that part of a plan? It's one of the best things to do. Okay, everybody thinks like the special forces in the army. Was people running around with no shirt on and a bandana wrapped around their heads and with two machine guns, just firing off. No, that wasn't what it was. They would go into places and teach people how to rebel. You divide and conquer. And I wonder sometimes if that's what's happening to all of us. If we're being, pitted against each other when we should be together, caring about each other and taking care of one another. I think the world would be a lot better place. That's for doggone sure. Let me read some of these comments. I came here late. Okay, we took care of that. Deanna, "Hey Rob, my first chicken had two roosters. The leader was a beautiful black and white, checkered, and a huge dude. But he had a good heart and was a very good guy. And then the other rooster was a total jerk. The good guy gave his life to protect the flock from a stray violent dog." Oh God. It was so sad. He was such a friendly rooster. And that's going out with your boots on. You can't help but admire him for sure. That's for sure. Jeez. Sent you an email. Well, thank you, DM Blackwell. I remember, and this is from Abyss, I remember times like this before smartphones and social media took over. Yeah, it's amazing. As wonderful as technology is, I wonder how much harm it has caused. But then again, I'm an old guy, and progress doesn't. I'm sure when we invented the typewriter and things like that, my father was going, "What the hell? Why don't you just write it? This is stupid." What can I tell you? Let's get back. I just want to run down this auction stuff again. Again, uh, email me, novaprime860 at hotmail.com. If you want to see the stuff, I did a video on Sunday, which was live. So just go check it out, and you can see all the stuff. I take out some of the painted stuff and things like that. Lot number one with Halls of Hegra and a bunch of war games, no bids. Lot number two, Pathfinder Arena, the base game with 3 expansions, no bids. Lot number three, Worms Armageddon, Collector's Edition with the neoprene map and the dice tray and the extra dice and the 64 plastic worms, miniatures. Dan's winning that right now at $90. Dungeon Saga, a bunch of unopened expansions for it, the base game, pretty much everything for the original Dungeon Saga. My brother Legrand, thank you so much. $200. That's what that's at. GMT lot, a ton of GMT games. Next War, a lot of them unpunched. A lot of really, really great stuff there. No bids. Lot number 6 is a space lot with, oh God, I just remembered Interstellar, that big $130 game. It's unopened. It's the special edition. 2 copies of Snapships, which is really cool. That means you could put together 4 ships to face off against each other and add different weapons. And it's actually a really good game. I hate getting rid of it. And then another 4X game that I put into the lot. No bids. Oh, excuse me. Lot number 7 is a mini kind of miniature war games with Battle of Pacific 2-player starter set. The Utopian Wars 2-player starter set. Drop Zone Commander 2-player starter set. A bunch of expansions for the for Dystopian Wars. You get a whole bunch of armies on top of that. Value is through the roof. It's about $500-600. Well worth it. No bids. Lot number 8, Blood and Plunder. My boy John Metzer. That beautiful big box set, and a bunch of other stuff that I have for it. $400 he bid. Thank you so much, my brother. Lot number 9, Grindhouse Second Edition, the expansion, Skull Tales, which is another out of print pirate game, which I see on the web for anywhere for about 180 or so, because you can't get your hands on it. An expansion and a couple other things I threw in there. That has no bids. Lot number 10, Heroes of Might and Magic, the retailer version. Besieged and Besieged expansion. It's actually a really good game. Unopened. Slay the Spire. And Marvel Dagger. That's unopened as well in there. No bids whatsoever. Lot number 11, Edge Downfall, the entire Kickstarter from Awakening Realms. Dan bid on that, $400. Thank you, my brother. I can't thank you enough. Number 12, Deep Madness. Okay, this game you're not going to find anywhere, but this one is totally painted. All the miniatures for it, the game, I believe it's the whole Kickstarter for it. No bids on that whatsoever. You can send your bids to novaprime860@hotmail.com. Okay, and just go in here and make sure that we have all this here. Gee. Jennifer, thank you so much. I got it, Jennifer. Okay, I wanted to make sure I got her thing. So again, you know, help us out any way that you can. I'd appreciate it. You know, these boxes are anywhere from, each box has at least $200, if not $300 worth of stuff. I don't mind giving this stuff away for value, but I'm not going to give it away for $50. You know, it costs me more to ship it to you. But we're just trying to do what we can, and I hope that in your heart you just try to be fair. I want you to get a deal. I want you to get value. Okay, but I really hope that you guys can see that and help us out. We can really use it to bridge a gap here, and I want to make sure that you get value back as well. Oh God, I was going to add a 13th thing in, but if anybody needs a Marvel Zombies Galactus, just let me know, and I can add that in. Now, that comes with the Silver Surfer pack and everything. And if you want to bid on that, you can just say, hey, I want the Galactus, and I'll be more than happy to ship that out as well. So that we can use as number 13 if you like, just to have another lot there to bring value to somebody. And I appreciate any kind of help that you can help us with. We have a long battle ahead of us, with radiation, trying to keep the farm going, trying to keep this place, he's not going to work for a long time. It's going to be hard for him. He's in a lot of pain. As a matter of fact, I had a recliner in my room, and I took it out and we put it in the living room for him. It's one of those ones that it's really nice because it reclines back and then it goes up. Very dear friend of me sent me something. I want to show you guys something, and I haven't opened this up to check this dude out. So this is, you know how much I love Godzilla. So let's see what we got here. This is the Godzilla from the -1. It says Monster Roar Attack. I don't know what that means. So we're going to find out. It's Bondi, so it's got to be good, right? Bondi! Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, come here, bro. Alright. I like the box. I'm going to keep the box. Okay. Alright. Let's check out the big G. Oh, okay. This is from the movie. It looks pretty close. I like it. Alright, what's this though? Hold on, my peeps. I don't know what this thing does. What the heck is... Hold on, let me bring this down so you guys check out my boy here. I'll tell you, I don't have money to buy anything lately. Look at this. My man. So what does this do? Does this go on his tail? Oh, so maybe it just goes on his tail to kind of give him balance? Like that? Okay. Yeah, alright. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Does he do anything? So why do they call him Monster Roar Attacks? Monster Roar Attacks. Does he do something? Does he make noise? Don't care. I think he looks as cool as shit. Oh, boy. Oh, how I love this lizard. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's no. All right, he's just cool as anything. That's 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 my boy. That's my dog right there, bro. That's my dog. Look at that. Here, here's how we make him roar. There we go. It's the one time you don't need the music. One time you don't need the music. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do things. Pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. And I love this movie. It's supposed to come out on DVD. I have every single one, so that's what I'm gonna ask for Christmas from the Queen. We're not gonna exchange gifts this year, but we said we'd get each other something small. And with all the stuff we got going on, if she gets me that movie, I'm good. Because then it just keeps going. You know what I mean? That means I'll have every single movie. I won't be happy until I die with all of them. There we go. I have Japanese versions. I have American versions. I got special editions. I got steel boxes. Sometimes I bought the same movie over 5 times because I just love that movie. And you can go on YouTube, and a matter of fact, on YouTube, up from the big boy. You can go on YouTube, and they play movies 24/7. Yeah, the older movies. So I just sit there, and sometimes I'll just turn it on. I have watched the original. I wish I could put a number on it. And every time it's on, I will stop and watch it because it is my all-time favorite. And it has to, not the Raymond Burr one. That's an embarrassment. Emiko. And then you just see her back of her head. Oh, Steve, how you doing? It is so Americanized. But the original was just such a story. What do you do against such a thing that nature? You want to mess with Mother Nature? And we're keeping our eyes out for another hurricane that might clip us. So we've got to it's been tough, but we are persistent. We will get through it. So let's run through this one last time, and then I will get on out of here. 47 minutes is long enough, I think, of me just talking and rambling. Man, I just really like that. My boy took care of me. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Again, email me, novaprime860@hotmail.com. If you want to see the stuff, and because I do show the stuff, I did a video on Sunday. It was a live stream. It was silent auction starts. 10 ends on 10/27. Ends this Sunday. I will come on before that and let everybody know where they're at and stuff. Lot number 1, Halls of Hegra with a bunch of war games, no bids. Lot number 2, Pathfinder Arena, the base game with 3 expansions, no bids. Worms, Armageddon, Dan has it at $90. 4, Dungeon Saga, $200. My boy LeGrand, thank you, my brother. 5, GMT lot, with a whole bunch of GMT games stuffed into a box, nobody's bid. Lot number 6, Space lot, Snap with Interstellar, Snap ships and stuff like that, and another 4X little space game in there, no bids. Miniature war game lot with Battle of the Pacific 2-player, War in the Pacific or something like that. The miniatures are just buttsy. Also, Dystopian Wars 2-player set, Drop Zone Commander 2-player set. Each one of these sets are like $150. And then I have a ton of expansions that go with stuff. So you have armies upon armies. I mean, just insto collection. Oh, and what else was in there? No, there was oh God, I forgot the other thing I put in there. I put in a Ton Panzer, which is a $200 uh, set. Okay, with all the tanks and stuff like that. So that's in there too. So check that out. That's lot number 7. No bids. Uh, Lot number 8, Blood and Plunder. John Metzer, $400. Thank you, brother. Uh, Lot number 9, Grindhouse. Grindhouse expansion. Skull Tales. The expansion for Barnacle Bay. If you sold that alone, you could probably make money on the lot because that expansion is out of print and people are hunting for it. So that is lot number 9. Lot number 10 is kind of like a video game lot. It's the Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the retail version. Besiege, which is a tower defense game with an expansion. Slay the Spire, which alone was $130. Okay. Marvel Dagger, that's in there. Lot number 10, no bids. Lot 11, Edge Downfall. Dan, $400. Thank you so much. It's the all-in Kickstarter, and I believe we did get a bid here, so I'm going to put those down here. Jennifer Kugel, who is in Virginia, who's a nice person. Thank you. She just bid $300 on Deep Madness. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, dear. That helps us unbelievably. And let's see if we got anything else here. Okay, so 10. Okay, so Phoenix Medina, lot number 1, $50. Bro. Okay, we'll put Phoenix down for 50. That lot there is about $250. So that's a 50. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lot number 2, Pathfinder Arena. It was originally $280. He's bid 80. So Phoenix is winning that one. Thank you, my brother. Lot number 7, a mini war game, which is close to $700. $50. All right. Heroes Might and Magic. Slay with all the Slay the Spire and stuff. $150. Thank you. And lot number 12, you were outbid on Phoenix. Thank you. All right. Lot number 10. Well, we got Jason. Thank you so much. He outbid Dan, so I gotta let Dan know. It's up to $100 for the Worms Armageddon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Jason. I appreciate it. All right. And let me make sure that nothing went to junk. Those things do. Oh, Blackwall. If you are willing to share a shipping address, I'd like to definitely help you out, bro. Let me check this out. I want to say thank you to. Oh wow, Horde Wars. What's this? Oh, this looks awesome. I'm just going to send us a nice little box, which would be nice because I can't afford anything. And here's one of the problems, and this is why I'm so thankful. And I will share that with you, my brother. Oh, geez, I'm missing a whole bunch of things. Just bear with me for a second. I'll answer everything. I used to be able to buy a bunch of games and review them here, and I just can't right now. Things are really, really tight, and we really got to keep things rolling here. And I'm so thankful for To Cool Me or Not, everything Epic Games, which Chris has been nothing but a saint to us. I want to thank him, and I've got to give him a phone call. I know that he's overseas. I think right now he should be back soon. But anybody that sends anything, it helps me create content. And right now, it is hard creating content because I can't be that guy that gets all the new games. And I apologize for that. I will get back. This March will be 10 years I've been doing this. And it's kind of a point where I kind of feel, okay, you've done everything that you could. Maybe, 10 years is really good. But I kind of want to keep going, because of the relationships that I've developed with great people like you guys. And I just thank you so much for your kindness and your caring. And thank you. Um, Big Derek, sorry for asking again, but where is the bidding? I just got here. Big Derek, you bid at novaprime860@hotmail.com. You send me an email with the lot and your address, and I will get that. I will mark it down. If you're winning, I will let you know. If you're losing, I will let you know. If you want to see all the stuff physically, check out the video that I did on Sunday. The auction ends on Sunday, 10/27. I will be on again to update everybody on things. So we'll go from there. And Pablo, thank you so much for thank you so much, brother. He just donated to us. I can't thank you enough from Uruguay. It's so kind of you. You have no idea how much that helps. Thank you so much for the donation. You get a Godzilla, bro. Let's see if you can get some music. All right. Let's see if you can get some music here. All right. Here we go. Come on, give it to him. Don't be stingy. Come on. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Stupid Godzilla. Every time, all these people just being kind, and he's got to be stiff. He's got to be stiff to the end. But uh, to Blackwall Games, they want to send us some stuff. Well, we're going to review it. We're going to play it. We're going to do it. I really appreciate stuff like that, and it really means a lot to me because we can kind of share our enthusiasm. And from the looks of it, those games are right up my alley, which will fit perfectly on this channel. And it'd be great to share some stuff with you. I'm thankful for the friends I've made in this business. I'm not going to go into the other thing. How you do things for people, and if they just forget you. Over the 10 years, almost 10 years that I've been doing this, I've raised over $300,000 for charity. I've helped out some of you guys, sending money, paying your mortgage, this, that, and the other, raising money. When we had too much stuff, we would auction it off and we'd give it to whatever charities, Make-A-Wish, things like that. Great people like Jamie from Stagmeyer Games, who donated last year close to $5,000 in our name, to the charities of our choice. The cystic fibrosis for my daughter who lives with that every single day. We tried to help as much as we could. Now we're in a position where unfortunately things aren't that good for us, and I want to make sure that even in this, our darkest time, that we give you value and friendship and all the other things that are important to this channel. And that's all I can really say at this point. So that is the list. And also lot number 13, if somebody needs a Marvel zombie, yes, that big huge Galactus. If you have Marvel zombies and you want to fight Galactus, he's this tall and he is glorious. I have an extra one that I am willing just to offer up a bid for, and I'll be happy to send that to you if you win the bid, or the highest offer will get it. So I really appreciate anything that you guys can do to help. So and then we'll do another one, right around Thanksgiving, so you can so you can have some Christmas presents. I will make sure it's all sealed stuff. So maybe it's a present for yourself or somebody that you love, to make it a little easier for you, because it will help us as well. So again, Blackwell Games, thank you so much. I'll send you my address right away. And I can't thank you enough for asking to help, and I appreciate that. I really do. It helps us more than you know. It really does. And I'm really fascinated because, boy, from what I saw, that stuff is beautiful. I really want to take a look at it. So let's end this here. NovaPrime860@hotmail.com. Please make sure that you get a hold of us. Um, email your bid. Make sure you send your address so I can calculate shipping as well. And we'll come on before Sunday. Today's Wednesday, so you got some stuff here. So again, plenty of stuff that's not been on, a lot of good stuff, and it'll really help us out. And you guys will get value, I promise you. Until next time, my dear friends, where I've got to go collect eggs. Damn, I hate that one chicken. That chicken is going to scratch me up again. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody. Whoop, that's the wrong one, right? This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.